like adjusting in game and realizing, okay, this person's on the floor. I need to start doing this now.
Yeah. It's definitely weird and different because when I'm playing with Harrison, he plays a different way than Jay Witt. So it's kind of just getting used to all of that. And also, like I said, with the guards too, playing with Elliott versus RJ. But it's been fun, and we've been able to handle business while doing it. And I think it's great, just especially in these first two games, being able to go through that and also still handle business and not be in such tight games later on in the game.
How different is it without that weight that was on you from the start last year?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been great because we got a lot of great guys and guys that want to win coming from different situations, so they don't feel the pressure as much of being in North Carolina. They just, all they know is a great school, a lot of fans, and they're just having fun. I think we all just having fun right now, and that's what it's all about.
Have you ever played with, talking about Harrison, I was going to ask you, have you ever played with a guy like that before?
No, not really. Other than high school, I played with a guy, Jason Wade, who played at ODU. That's the most similar player I can think of Harrison, that big body guard, but can also guard the 4-5, strong, can score. You really can plug him in anywhere, but having somebody like him with that versatility is great. In the second, I think it was the first or the second, I can't remember, like he got a rebound and pushed it.
He did.
And having a four-man that can do that is definitely huge for us. And it allows us to have that much more flexibility on offense.
Finish with the left hand, too.
Finish with the left hand, that's what I'm saying. Can shoot it, pass it, can do it all. It's huge for us.
When it was 53-50, you guys weren't stressed at all. RJ said you guys free mind. Seth said the same thing, as opposed to last year when there was so much more. Did you sense that? Just 53-50 is just part of the game, and you guys going through that as a part of your evolution?
100%, and it showed our maturity too, just to be in that situation and not still play around with them and know like, oh, it's time, we got to turn it up even more, we got to lock in even more on our details and principles. And I think we did a good job even with them cutting the lead to lock in.
Yeah, also, they ran a totally different offense in Radford. So how'd you guys benefit having to defend for 25 seconds and they had bigs that would kind of float out and shoot?
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. I think it was huge for us just going through that, especially in this game, because, you know, later on in the season we played the UVAs and teams like that play slow. But for us to have the discipline to not turn the ball over as much, especially in the second half, and also take great shots, it means a lot, because when you're playing against a team like that, one possession is really 3 possessions. And a team like that, you don't want to play around with them and get down 6 points because they take so much time off the clock. And once you're rushing, it's not a good look.
Yeah, we obviously arrived here with a lot of expectations, more like hype, if you will. Just all of that early on in the season. Coming off the bench, and that was a change for him.
I mean, I think it's been great. He's been amazing with just trying to learn and be a sponge. I played with one of Dunn's, like Cole Anthony. Like, he knew he was coming in here to play. Obviously, he wanted to win, but he knew he wanted to get out of here. But I think Elliott just living in the moment right now, and he wanted to just keep getting better and better. And I think a young guard having that mindset right now is amazing. And towards the end of the season, he's going to be huge for us.
Is there, people have a hard time being patient nowadays in the world, in sports or college basketball, fans. But it is reasonable that it's going to take some time for him.
Definitely. I mean, he's down to be patient. He's very coachable. Coach Davis gets on him all the time, and he just soaks it in. He's not trying to do too much, and he's playing within himself, and I think that's huge. From a kid like that that's supposed to be a one and done, you got people telling you how great you are and things like that, but he stays humble and he's a team player, and I think that's why he'll be successful.
Armando, if I've got the numbers right, you're 14 now, double-double shot of Ralph Sampson, and 19, I think, if that's right, of Tim Duncan. Did you like Duncan at all? Did you follow him at all when you were a kid? Or, I mean,
definitely. My dad would always show me tape of just Tim Duncan and the way how crafty he was in the paint, but also defensively and some of the things he did. So Tim Duncan is one of my all-time favorite players, and just being able to be in a conversation with him was huge.
Your 7th 20-in-20 game. You're racking up all those things.
20/20 vision.
I know that's important to you. I know you may not want to think too much about it now, but that stuff's important to you.
For sure, no, I'm definitely thinking about it. I was telling some of the other guys earlier, John Mendiakis and Jimmy Seafood, we were trying to figure out a way that me and him both, and Jimmy Seafood, could donate money for every rebound recorded to charity if it's NCAA approved. So That's why I went out there and got 20 rebounds, snatched a few rebounds out of
that would be performance-based. Is that the tricky part? That would be performance-based.
Yeah, I don't really know that's what I'm saying. I don't really know the legality. He just mentioned it to me. He was going to see if that was something that was possible. And hopefully it's something that's possible. That'd be cool. But who knows?
Well, you got, 33 now in 2 games.
Yeah, so I'm going to just keep going.
Pretty good pace. Pretty good pace.
Looking bouncy here. Looking bouncy here.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel it, by the way? Do you feel... We talked about your trimming down and toning up a little bit. Do you feel it so far?
Definitely. I've been feeling great these first 2 games. Just the ability to move and just feel confident in myself. And I think, like I said, last year I was not healthy. Looking back at it, like the way I feel now is so much better. I'm able to protect the rim way, way better. I think today I had 1 block shot, but I think I affected a lot of shots at the rim. And I think just for our success as a team, especially the way we defend, ice and ball screens and stuff, having a lot of great protection at the rim is huge for us.
So you're noticing it more on that end of the floor.
Definitely. I think that was huge.
It looked like you helped a couple times really quickly.
For sure. I think that's just huge for our team's success. I mean, obviously y'all know that, but casual fans don't know about helping and doing things like that. And it may not show up in the stat book, but it's huge to be able to have rim protection, affect shots, and things like that. And that's what I need to do for our team in order to be good.
I write down 5 challenge on here, even if you don't.
That's what your block was today. You were helping out, and you came from behind, and
yes,
maybe it would have been a little step slower last year.
Yes, sir.
Is it different having a